we're doing adventurous stuff right now. So this car, this one looks like mine right now on camera. It's weird. Except this one's got a parachute, smaller brakes, a way bigger turbo. We decided to go.
Adding weight.
He had to add weight to the car. Yeah. So Josh got a hold of me, yesterday?
Yep.
And asked if we could try swapping trunks, because when he pulls the parachute on VA, the back of the car lifts up and feels like it's almost coming off the ground. It came off the ground? That's terrifying. So we went and pulled the STI trunk off Onyx. And we put VA's carbon fiber trunk on Onyx. And oh my God. Look at that. Oof. She looks so good. I'm so happy right now. I've always wanted one of these duckbill demon style carbon fiber trunks. And it looks so good on the car. Like, insanely good. I'm happy. We got my WX Channel's car over here. And he's turb skis on. It's about ready to get tuned. But God, I'm excited for the weight reduction too. Because if you don't know, STI trunks are stupid heavy. They're probably like 80 pounds. While that trunk weighs maybe 10. This is my buddy Wolliver's car from work. Sorry, I know my camera's shaky. He had an issue. He ended up having a lady pull out in front of him on the road, so he hit the gas because she was trying to beat him, I guess, on merging. And he ended up blowing an AC line right here and blew his boost gauge line off of his T-fitting. And he got a hold of me and said, hey, my car isn't showing any boost and it smells like some kind of fluid in the engine bay. I was like, cool, let me check it out. And as soon as he popped the hood, I could hear it hissing out of that line. And I was like, dude, you're losing air conditioning fluid. So that sucks. We got Billy's car here, looking pretty. We got Alex's car over here. There's so many Subarus. This is insane. Well, here we got VA. Took us a minute to figure out the springs and everything, but she actually looks really good with a wing. Like, really good with a wing. Surprisingly. And I think it's the fact that he's got the carbon fiber piece, or the carbon fiber roof on it, instead of having the little shark fin and having the underparts of the bumper.
It looks so much better with a wing on it.
This one looks insanely good with a wing, and that one looks really good without a wing.
Yeah, it's very
like,
weird. Same car.
Oof.
It's because your screams speed, his screams street.
Yeah.
That's why.
Look at that. It just looks good on camera.
It does.
Parachute hanging out the back. Like, the wing really adds to the backside because you don't have the bottom part of your bumper or anything back there.
That's why I always think it looked weird.
Yeah.
Yours looks so completed. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Looks really good. I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling?
I'm happy too.
Yeah, you glad with it?
Yeah. And I told him after all this work we just did, we ain't fucking put that.
We just put in so much work and risked our lives with those springs. So.
So now, if anyone's watching and has WX, I owe him a set of trunk springs. So let me know.
Yeah, if anybody happens to catch this video and you got a WX that you're parting out or something, the springs for the trunk lid, like, hit me up or hit up Josh, because I'm gonna need a set for that one. But oh man, like, I'm happy with this. You put your license plate on yet?
No.
Okay.
I can now.
Look at this.
So I got some screws.
Make sure I don't trip. Dang.
Damn, Daniel.
She got a fat booty now.
Yes, she does.
Oh man. I got you. Here you go.
Thanks.
No problem. Okay, so little check-in from what happened yesterday. Come out here, talk to you guys about the project that you just saw, and then the project I got going on right now. I am super sweaty at the moment. Onyx no longer has a wing. It now has a demon style carbon fiber trunk that came off a VA bait. Look at that. Let's just go with I'm super happy. It looks really good. The nice thing about the car is that it still has the little shark fin on the top. It has the vortex generator. It still has the stock rear diffuser, unlike VA. So it's not like it needed a whole lot to make the car look, you know, still big in the back end. So that makes me really happy. But as for what I've got going on, currently out here working on this thing. And yeah, BMW head is torqued down. Increments of 20, 40, and 60 foot-pounds. Everywhere I look, like, no one can give me an exact answer on what the ARP head studs are supposed to be torqued down to. Everything I saw was in between 55 and 65 foot-pounds. So I went with 60 for now. I'm about to throw a 22 millimeter socket on our crankshaft bolt down there. Make sure this still turns over. It's currently sitting on timing right here. It is on timing down there. Yeah, I know you can't really see it, but it's right there. So it looks like it might be about a tooth off. Guess we'll find out. It turned over perfectly yesterday, or well, not yesterday, a couple days ago when I originally put the head on and I tightened down all the nuts, and I was able to rotate the crank and didn't feel any contact. So I'm going to see if it rotates over and, you know, there's no contact inside the engine to stop it. Kelsey's over here cleaning the truck because my son had his kindergarten graduation today. And after we left the graduation, he had some sparkling apple juice and apparently forgot that it was even there and spilled it in the truck. So it's getting cleaned up. I got the WeatherTech floor mat that saved my carpeting and everything else in the truck. The news for Veda is that I have the shipping information for the short block and all the other parts that are supposed to be coming for it. So I'm very happy about that. As for now, I might set up the phone and see if I can get video of me trying to turn this engine over and go from there. If it makes contact and it doesn't want to turn over by hand, sorry, Chibby, but you're just going to have to take it to a shop or give it to somebody that's willing to deal with this themselves, because I don't like BMW. Especially old ones that are all just hoses, wires, and vacuum lines. Not a fan. And just without slipping and busting my hand open. Apologize for rough camera work, but that is a full time around. Timing's still where it was. No contact inside the engine. Looks like I can finally throw this thing back together. Yeah, so the good news, babe, I can throw the BMW back together. I know that makes you happy because that means it opens up a room in the garage. Yeah. And that means Onyx can eventually come in the garage. So she finally got a new alternator bracket, which I have to verify Chibby actually put this on the right direction, because it's been a while since, well, honestly, the other one was still sitting on it when he took it off, but he didn't pay attention whenever he pulled it all apart. And then I can start working my way through all these wires and hoses and fuel lines. Thankfully, I taped off the fuel lines. I'm pretty sure I got a picture on my phone of which one goes where. But super good news is I'm happy because I can start putting this back together and it looks like it's going to start and run. The only thing is that by the looks of it, depending on if anything happens to be off a little bit down there with the timing, kind of like me, The timing might be a little retarded. I slowed it. It's a little slow on the timing, okay? A little like me, okay? I'm a little slow. But that's the good news. So I'm going to keep playing with this for a few minutes and see if I can start kind of putting it back together. I'm probably going to put some oil up in the head to re-lubricate everything because it's been sitting for so long, and kind of start working on putting it back together. We won't be out here too long. This car is going to end up getting some more buffing done here soon. The truck's just getting cleaned out right now because, you know, apple juice is just a pain. You can kind of see it. I mean, it's all mostly dried up, but yeah, he spilled quite a bit on here. My neighbor's currently getting a new back porch built. But yeah, I'm gonna set my phone up and kind of play with this a little bit and see where we get. Well, that's not supposed to be like that. That's a little torn, if this thing would focus. Nope, apparently not. Anyways, yeah, that shouldn't be like that. So, the good news is I can fix it later, because the dipstick drops right into there and I should be able to reach it from underneath the car. But yeah, that's where I'm at. All right, update to end out this video. Sun's going down. Girlfriend watching TikTokies. BMW's here. I still got to throw these two bolts on, throw in the nut down there, run the belt over. I've got my fuel feed line on. Part of my intake's put together. I gotta remember what the hell this plug goes to, because off the top of my head I can't. Granted, I'll figure it out pretty quickly, I hope. Distributor, spark plug wires, radiator, coolant lines, yeah, you know, the whole bunch. But that'll be coming up in the next video. For now, this is where I'm gonna leave off. Probably, well, might come back out here later tonight and do a little bit more work and put it in next video, coming to you next weekend on Sunday. And hopefully a little bit more content on the 06, getting buffed and clay barred. I mean, we clay barred the whole thing, so get the paint cleaned up and see what happens there. Maybe a little bit of work with onyx, I'm not entirely sure, but it's Father's Day weekend. So that being said, happy Father's Day to all the other dads out there. I'm gonna go spend some time with my kiddo, and we are probably going out to Coeur d'Alene this weekend to go to Coeur d'Alene. Just so you know, I know we already talked about it. So I'll probably get some video of that. That'll probably come up next Sunday, and get you to see some pretty cool cars that are out and about. I already talked to Josh, and he may end up trailering VA out there, and I'll end up driving Onyx, and then we'll probably take the cars out and park them with each other and draw a little bit of attention. So that's going to wrap it up. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Hopefully there's some good content. Please like, subscribe, comment, whichever. Constructive feedback's always welcome. Yeah. Call it good. Later.
Yeah, I'm about to make him disappear. I don't wanna see no tears. This is only the beginning. Losing is my only fear. Take some time away from my peers. Started working hard for my career. Now it's safe to stay alive.